Bonjour YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I am Neuralex and this is going to be my reaction for episode 6 of that note called Unravelling. If you are new to Neuralex Live, please subscribe. You can even click the bell to make sure you do not miss my next video. Well, to be honest, I think that light crossed the line. Killing all those FBI agents broke his code. He's not killing only criminals anymore. He's turning into a full-blown sociopath. After finding out about those deaths, most of the police force left the case. And the 5 remaining, including Chief Nagami, are about to meet hell. Before I jump into this reaction, you can check out my full-length reaction on Patreon. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Neuralex. And check out my merch at Stream Elements. Unraveling. Here we go. Unraveling. No recap. Wow, he looks so young.
He's nothing like I thought he'd be.
I guess you guys weren't expecting to meet a guy in his pajamas.
Bang.
What the hell was that?
If I were Kira, you'd be dead, Mr. Soichiro Yagami, chief of the NPA.
Oh.
Kira needs a fate. Please do not give out your name so carelessly.
Criminals whose names were never released publicly or whose names were spelled incorrectly in the media have not been targeted. We briefly went over it at one of our meetings.
Yeah, weren't you listening?
He's been cautious from the very beginning, but I still can't tell if he trusts us or not. No, I just find him distracting. I can't stand it when people's cell phones are ringing while I'm trying to talk.
You're not alone.
Nobody takes notes on anything that's said in these meetings. If there's any information we need is committed to memory.
Good
Please
idea.
make it-
Look at all his eyes, like he's not sleeping at all. Too much computer will do that to you. I know. Too much computer
Excuse
will
me,
make
L.
you abuse
From now on,
coffee
I'll
and
have to ask that
sugar.
you stop calling me L. It's Ryuzaki now, just to be safe.
Ryuzaki?
Couldn't we cut down on the number of victims by keeping criminals' names from the news?
If we do that, we'll only be putting the general public at risk. Kira is childish and he hates losing.
But how do you...
Just what do you mean?
I'm also childish and I hate to lose. That's how I know.
Would you mind being a little more specific for us?
Yeah.
Early on in the investigation, I tried to... We thought that Kira would only go after criminals, but as we all witnessed, he didn't hesitate to kill my stand-in.
Yeah.
Also, he's met each of my challenges head-on, and he's never missed an opportunity to return the favor. If you choose to withhold the names of your worst criminals, I'll kill petty criminals or the innocent. I'm not the evil one here, but all those who oppose me by hiding criminals, you are truly evil.
Really? Criminals are already in jail?
Let's look at another way we can use the media to draw him out.
But how?
Death of FBI agents infuriates the U.S. Nations agree to send 1,500 investigators to Japan. For Kira, this will be way beyond what he faced with the FBI.
Oh.
He'll see everyone as a potential threat.
And since none of these investigators exist, Kira won't be able to kill them.
It just might work.
Well, before we celebrate, I'll tell you the rest of my thoughts on the Kira case.
Yeah, good idea.
On December 14th, 12 FBI investigators enter Japan. December 19th, using prison inmates, Kira conducts experiments manipulating his victims' actions before they die. Only 5 days, Kira became aware of the FBI's presence and obviously felt threatened. He needed to know how much control he had over his victims before he could use it against the 12 agents. And as we all know, on December 27th,
I succeeded in killing each one of them. It's practically impossible to guess which agent gave the file to Kira, but I have to make sure that no one ever finds out that I came into contact with Ray Penber.
How come you're not using the Death Note today? You studying for those entrance exams?
December 19th to December 27th. I've been most active during this period.
during this period, to the best of
Wow.
our knowledge, at least 23
I like the
individuals died of
parallel.
heart attacks. He killed that many people so we'd be unable to tell the decoys from those who were actually used.
There you go.
Kira had to be one of the people being investigated by the FBI between the 14th and the 19th of December. These are files provided by the FBI, and they contain additional information you might find useful.
Do you think the chief is gonna get his son's file?
Does the fact that you've shown us your face mean that you've lost?
That's right. By showing my face to you now, and by sacrificing the lives of 12 FBI agents, I have lost the battle. But I'm not gonna lose the war.
Oh.
This is the first. I want to show Kira that we're all willing to risk our lives if that's what it takes. And that justice will prevail no matter what.
We can do this. All right then, let's do this.
Good speech.
I have to be absolutely sure that none of you are Kira, so I'll need to speak with each of you individually before you leave today.
Oh.
Kira's been getting information from our headquarters from the very beginning, so there's a good chance that he's one of us.
Chief, if you only knew.
Just one clue, a single decisive factor is all I need.
Just one oversight. A single piece of evidence is all it would take.
Just one thing.
Just one thing. Wow. I love when you do split parallel. It's perfect.
The biggest risk I've taken so far was that bus jacking incident. But they'll never be able to connect it with Kira. They don't know that Kira can kill people by means other than a heart attack.
Yeah, but you don't know about the
If
fiancé.
anyone were to discover that fact, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Your father's been pulling overnighters with no change of clothes, so you're going to bring these to him.
But, Mom!
Why don't I go? I could use a break.
Thanks, Light.
So I guess this'll give you a chance to spy on the police.
I won't go further than the reception desk.
Won't you, Light?
You're bringing a page, planning to kill someone.
No, but lately I've been bringing a page with me every time I go out, just in case.
What happens when he runs out of page in the Death Note?
That day. That same day, 4 people died of heart attacks in the Shinjuku area. There was the bus jacking. There's no way it was a coincidence.
As an FBI agent, you're not allowed to believe in coincidences.
It's it.
Ex-agent.
Kira can kill in other ways. It doesn't have to be a heart attack.
No. Look at Ryu following.
I've told you already, there is no one at Task Force headquarters right now.
There's no one at headquarters? Dad's cell is turned off. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
I have information relating to the Kira investigation.
The Kira investigation. I brought my father a change of clothes, but it doesn't look like he's in. Can I leave them here?
Sure. You don't remember? You helped solve the insurance fraud murder investigation sometime last year. But hey, no one remembers the receptionist, do they?
Oh, he helped his
I just need
father?
to sign my...
Does this mean you're going to be helping us with the Kira investigation too?
Sure, if all goes well, maybe I'll find Kira before Elle does.
Find him before Elle.
My father is actually in charge of the Kira investigation. If you'd like, I could pass your message on to him. A number of FBI agents were just killed, and a lot of detectives have quit the case because they're afraid of Kira. So he's pretty busy right now.
That's very risky.
I feel like I can trust her. You can almost see it in her eyes. She's a wise and careful person. You heard about what happened.
Light.
And you must have figured out that the police had a leak of some kind. And that's right.
Man, Light, you're risking too much talking to her.
I can't just give you my father's cell phone number, but I have no problem letting you use my phone to talk to him. You'll have to trust my father and I, which I hope won't be too difficult for you.
Why is he so happy?
Thank you.
She walked right into that one, didn't she?
I've gotta say, you must... And I just realized I don't even know your name. My name is Light Yagami. Light's written with the character for Moon, and Yagami with the characters for Night and God. Kinda weird, huh? Miss Maki, right?
Kira's able to control their actions before he kills them, but there's more to it. Kira can kill in a number of ways, not just with a heart attack.
She knows? Who is this woman?
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that someone I know may have met Kira.
Met Kira? If a person came in saying they'd met Kira, the police would be more than a little skeptical, to say the least.
I know.
Probably.
That's what.
Wouldn't it be better if your friend spoke to them instead?
But he's no longer alive. He was one of the 12 FBI agents who came to Japan to investigate Kira. You see, he was also my fiancé. While he was working, he got caught up in a bus jacking, and I have reason to believe that he met Kira on that bus.
Ooh.
Ray Penber.
Yeah. That's his fiance, man.
Because 8 days after that bus was hijacked, he died along with the other FBI investigators. Then he dies in an accident, just like that. I mean, really, what are the odds? It was planned to bring him into contact.
His eyes are red.
It suggests that heart attacks aren't the only way Kira can kill people.
Look at Light's face. Oh my god. Don't tell me he's not evil.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think that's a bit of a leap of faith.
He told me one thing.
What did he say?
That he'd been put in a situation where he had to show his FBI ID to someone.
Uh-oh. That's where you screwed up, Light.
Whoever saw his ID that day is responsible for the deaths of all the agents.
Unbelievable. This must be the oversight Light was worried about.
I understand. You're the only one behind. Your deductive skills are excellent, but you can't deny that you have a personal interest in the case. Still, your theory is worth looking into. The person your fiancé showed his ID to on the bus that day, it had to be Kira.
That's right.
Oh, man. Women, you're dead.
This woman, if she'd spoken to the police before I met her. But it seems there's a god on my side after all. And not just a god of death.
Oh my god, look at his face. Look at his face. Man. Let me pause that for a second. Alright. The more we go, the more Light looks pure evil. Like, he makes those little smiles, and the way he looks at people, the way he looked at Penber when the train door was closing. Like, don't tell me he's not a sociopath. Like, he's killing FBI agents, he's killing criminals that are already in jail, so maybe not for his version of justice, but for the world's legal justice. Those people like paid or are paying their dues for whatever crime they did. Now he's killing, like, he's not even killing. It's worse than that. He's playing around with human lives to test his theories and to play those mind games with Elle. And now that fiance, like, she's gonna get it. Like, if he killed all those FBI agents, she's dead for sure. My other thing is, now all those 5 cops remaining have the files of the people the FBI agents were looking into, all connected to the police to see where the leak is coming from. Does anybody know, like, Chief Nagami's son is in those files? And will the chief start to suspect his son? I mean, last episode, when Light told his father, I am proud of you, and if Kira goes after you, I'm gonna make sure to get him and that he gets executed for it. That sounds very direct, very brutal. Like, shouldn't you be, I don't know, shouldn't you care for your father's well-being first? So that makes me think, like, this father will start to suspect him at some point. Is he gonna kill his father also? Like, I mean, he's in the way. He's trying to stop him. So his father should die too, because, like, but now you're killing, like, you killed FBI agents. You're gonna kill chiefs of police. And where's the public opinion on this? It's not known yet by the public that he killed FBI agents. It's probably not known that FBI agents were here to spy on Japanese policemen. So that would be a PR nightmare for sure. But imagine for a second, like, if the public knows that Kira is killing cops and FBI agents now, will they be for him still? That show is so interesting on a moral analysis level. On the comments on my last video, people are starting to go at it in the comments. You can see it's exactly what's going on in this show with the public opinion. Are you for or against Light? Is he doing the right thing? Is he not? Does he have the right, even if people are criminals? You know, like Ryuk said to him, if you kill all the criminals, well, you'll be the only criminal. And he can't go to heaven or hell. So I guess he's destined to the Shinigami world? Is Ryuk somebody that used the Death Note before and now he's a god of death? That show is so interesting. It brings so much questions. It really is a big brain show. It's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I just can't wait to see what's next. Anyway, that was my reaction for episode 6 of Death Note. Guys, tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. No spoilers. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Neuralex. Check out my Patreon and check out my merch at Stream Elements. Thank you again for watching this. I am Neuralex, and until we meet each other again, guys, stay safe.